A thing is about to happen that has not happened since the elder days.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is Logie Trey coming to you from Llano Grande Golf Course in Mercedes, Texas. We are starting off the front nine, which we will play only. A par 5 to start it off. And we'll be playing the black tees. There goes the family. Off to do some shopping at the local outlets. And we're just gonna go ahead and get started here. Let's get there. Just noting some quick things here. The tee boxes could use a little bit of work. Here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Beautiful drive, nice fade, just what I was hoping for. I've just been kind of begun doing some shot shaping, and we'll go ahead and measure this on our Swing U app. Not sponsored, but we'll take it. Take a quick look at the golf carts. Club and ball cleaner. Ball cleaner could use a little water. They are Tempo lithium ion club cars. There was a tournament going on this morning. I'd rate these golf carts an 8 out of 10. Maybe even higher. Little cart cam action. Whoa, whoa, easy there. Forgot I was going to track while we record. This is going to be the first time we try this. Little old school check-in box there. We'll be closer to the right side of the fairway than the left, so we'll take the right side path. A little bit of standing water here on the cart path. Nothing we can't just slow down for a moment for. I think we may have a 90-degree rule. We crushed that drive, y'all. I'm pretty sure of it. We are right in the middle of the fairway. There she is. So we got 250-ish to the hole. We're probably not going to get there. So I'm going to hit my more confident club. That hurt 4. And the green is right up there. We got a red flag. Fairways they're fine. There's some better areas than some others. But we are in a good position here. Caught it a touch fat. But it is going to get a nice roll. A little toey. We're hitting right in front of the 258 marker. Let's call it 257. Our drive was to 254, I believe. So we'll go ahead and 90-degree roll back. So why not? We have had some nice rain here recently. We should be able to pitch this on for a shot at birdie. The greens are a little smaller than our newer golf courses like Champion Lake and, Tierra Santa. So I believe this is a slightly older golf course. I'll do some history on it, and I'll put some voiceover for that. I'd say we have 65 yards, but I'll double check with Swing U. All right, Swing U says 95 yards to the front, but it's not that I don't trust it, but I trust my eyes a little bit more. So I'm gonna hit a nice full sand wedge. Don't want to leave this short. I'd rather land on the green, and I don't think my lob wedge will get there. I pulled it a touch, but we just made it onto the green, y'all. My sand fillers are empty. Really take a fat divot. So it should grow in fine. Just driving in, it has a real nice feel, hidden behind this large canal bank. I do like that there is markings to where number 2 is. You can see where the ball landed right there, pin high. Right off the green, rolled right up. We do got some break here, right to left. We got some wind pushing. Left to right, I mean, and we got some wind pushing right to left. I did practice this distance, so let's try to make this thing. And I never hit it. Not hard. Always nice to start off with a par. I do wish I had lagged it a little better, but we're in and out. See you at number 2. Let me show you the scorecard here. We teed off, and we drove here. You see they got some nice double speed humps to slow everyone down. We noticed Tim's bench here. Thank you, Tim. And this is what I was mentioning in our just recent Tierra Santa video, is there should be many more of these on every golf course. Now the sand is wet. But usable. They do have water available. Let's check that out. I can already feel it's nice and cold. Tastes just fine. And the receptacle. All right, got a filled ball washer with towel. Looks like it's been used today during the tournament. What ball am I using today? It's a good question. I'm glad you asked. Today's ball is the Callaway Super Soft. I wanted to be able to find my ball just in case I went off to the right or the left at this first time golf course I've played at. Sorry about that. Here we have the layout for number 2. We got water on the left. I see see reds. I don't see greens. I see whites, I see blues, but I don't see blacks. So I'm just gonna tee up 3 or 4 club lengths behind the blues and call it blacks. I'll use swing you to tell me how far I am from the green. Got ourselves a 167 marker, and I'm just kind of getting a toss of, well, I'd say 3 yards. So let's call it 170. Alright, I am going to tee it up because my feet will be a little bit higher than the ball. Try to even that out just a touch. I don't usually tee up that high. We do have a little bit of help from the wind, so I'm going to kind of tee it forward a bit. I have been pushing. Ooh, I really opened it up, and I might be in high, but I am way to the right. Gotta practice what you preach. I did a slight adjustment during my swing. I need to stop doing that and reset. So, watch out, little squirrel. As I look at it from here, ooh, I think I had way too much club. Get our Arnie Palmy. I mean, it's not an Arnie Palmy, it's a Jack Nicklaus. Let's get our Jack Nicklaus wedge, and we're just gonna flop it right over this. As you can see, I'm close to a different green. So we'll just do a nice soft flop shot to our green. That's right on the other side of this. The other side of this mesquite tree. And I don't trust my lob wedge as much as I trust my soft flop shot. Alright guys, I made a huge mistake. I actually nearly landed on the green I needed to. Now that I look at the fairway, and I chipped to the wrong green. Now I do remember where I was. I can see my pitch mark here. And I was almost on the green. So let's try it again. And we just about hold out. Lack of concentration. So the score ended up the same, a bogey. But we will pay a little bit more attention. Pay a little more attention. I wish I'd have just hold that out and made a birdie. So here, Mid-Valley TV does all types of repair for all brands. They're located at this address. Give them a call if you need some TV repair. There's another part 4. We're looking at 291. Water all along the left-hand side. That's all right. To us, that water doesn't even appear. Maybe a little stinger will help. Get a nice roll. Our longest drive is 340 since we started playing again, and it was with wind assistance. So unless we drive the green and stick it, we don't want to go over. That was pretty solid too, right in the center of the club, just a little bit low. These carts are pretty quick. They do a good job at maintaining the power in them, those lithium batteries. Give it a good umph. So let's make our way around. Looks like we got a couple out here, bringing their dog out for a nice ride. That's pretty cool. Gotta watch out for this. And we're about 40 yards shy, and we stayed out of the drink, so that's always good. Okay, we got about 45 yards to the pin. Down in the fried egg lie. We're gonna aim just a little further right than normal. A little too far right. Alright, admittedly that was not my best chip. See where we're at right here. I'll take our putter just in case, but hopefully we don't need it. Just put it in the hole. Let's just put it in the hole. Really nice green. All three have been really nice greens. This would, in my opinion, rival Treasure Hills Golf Club, Tony Butler. It is superior to Ebony Hills, but not, I would say, in my opinion, the greens may be superior, but the total course would not be superior to Tierra Santa, Los Lagos, or Champions. National Waterworks, water and wastewater utility supplies, has sponsored hole number 4. We got 340 into the wind, water on both sides. So we're not going to be going for distance, we're going to be going for accuracy. Can't really see the water from the reeds, so that is going to help the mental game. But we're going to be aiming right at that big mesquite tree to the right of the green. Right. Right there. And we've lost our first ball. We're just gonna take the first drop. All right, we'll go ahead and hit our 4-iron. We're gonna take that as hitting 3. Try to scramble for the bogey. Just going to be a field shot. I might even use my lobby. What do I use to lob with? I got some Adams cheat tight lines. Put enough on it. Got a little bit of a drizzle. Nothing to be afraid of. Go back to the cart path while we're at it. At least towards the cart path. The kind of holes that ruin my score that I'm not very proud of. I guess we can put this in the hole here. Alright, that's not the way I wanted to hit the ball. Got a pretty large group of gents on that far tee box. Yes. So it was 1, lost, hitting 2, hitting 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we saved the triple there. Tell you what, sometimes saving that triple feels better than making a birdie. Not exactly. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. I could have easily climbed out of control with a 3-putt or 4-putt. So sinking one from, say, 20 feet with a very precarious rig, man, does the world for confidence. But I didn't like the hat. I bought it in the clubhouse. I didn't have my hat. All those gentlemen are done with their tee box. I'm gonna need those sunglasses, so I'll just toss them in there. We are at number 5. Used to be number 9, I guess. After a recourse of revamp, I'm gonna check on that. The Magic Valley Electric Co-op is the sponsor for hole number 5. They are a touchstone energy cooperative, a home team advantage. There's their phone number if you guys are looking for electricity and you're in the area where the co-op exists. We're at another par 5. We'll be playing 514, and we got to watch out for some water. I'll check my app to see how far that is. Don't want to carry right into it. All right, it is 338 to that water hazard. I don't think I'm going to carry that into the wind. I don't think I can roll the ball that far every drive with the wind. So it's going to be some kind of special drive for me to hit 338 into the wind. So we're just going to try to give ourselves a little buttercut. Guys, when you play golf, really course. Oh, I got a good bounce off the right side, back into play. But it was more of a butter draw than it was a butter cut. Have a drink of one of our soda waters here. That's what they call it in other parts of the country. They also call it pop, where my cousins grew up in Indiana. But for us Texans, everything's called a Coke. And when they ask you what kind, you can ask for a Coke or a Dr. Pepper, maybe even a Sprite or a root beer. What in the world? Who in the damn hell? Why would they do this? Oh man, I'm thoroughly disappointed. Thoroughly disappointed. I'm gonna tell the management they got some cleanup on aisle 1. I got a yellow Callaway up there. Yellow Callaway? Yeah, that's me.
A green one?
Yep. My last one.
Oh, I got the same fucking box.
There's one over here. That might be yours. Mine might be yellow.
Well, what does the box say?
I didn't even have a chance to mark it. I bought them over here.
Yeah, because I got these right here.
Oh, that must be you.
Oh, yeah, there's the yellow.
Because mine's yellow. All right, thank you.
No problem. I guess I should keep my yellow here.
I should try to stay in the fairway as well. Have a good one.
Yes, sir. You too.
Well, things happen on the golf course. Good thing that there's some good guys out here. Maybe if I wasn't yapping, I'd know exactly where I'm mapping. All right. Okay, so this is a par 5. There's no way I'm going to reach that green, so I am going to have to lay up. I'm going to try to make that right corner. I guess my little trusty forehand should get it there. Sets us up real nice. Real smooth. Ooh, no. Stop, stop, stop. Okay. Well, pretend that was a layup, because that was a really, really ugly strike. I need to learn how to hit them woods. I'm actually probably going to need some lessons in the woods. Everything else seems to be going well for me, but my wood play. You have a much more manageable shot here. I'm going to check the distance. This is going to be a pretty good 9-iron. It is above my feet. I probably should hit 8-iron with the wind hitting us in the face. So we'll go ahead and do that. Nice confident 8-iron. All right, now we're scrambling for bogey. We'll be hitting 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was another not so good strike, man. All right, glad we got those out. Let's finish this hole stronger than we've started it, huh? Got a little better lie, a little better stance. Let's try it that way. Well, that wasn't good either. Didn't use my usual shot routine. It's probably because there's a lot of guys. I believe the tournament's kind of caught up to us. May have started on the back 9. So we're looking to scramble for double. Still gonna have to use our same club. Not so good. we're not really imploding. We're struggling a bit. Roll down a little further than we wanted. Little tight in the hip there. I don't know if it was one of those swings or what, but kind of bugging me. Little excuses. Need to play. Off to number 6. Some real nice greens. This is a nice golf course. Cart cam action. This is a nice course. Let's stay confident and continue playing our game. So we have our cart housing facilities. We are at number 6, formerly number 1. Mario V. Dominguez, State Farm agent. We have his information here if you guys are looking. Go ahead and give him a holler, get some quotes. Well, we're playing 185, par 3, water on the left. You get a breakable tee here. Swing right there. You know what? I'm not really confident. Going 3 iron. Once again, swing progression. One's gonna push it right. And one did push it right. Really good swing. Yep, well, that was a right club. Golf's all about making choices and being confident with them. Where it landed on the cart path was definitely pin high. So we're gonna attempt to pick it from there. Attempt to pick it. A lot of the times, if you pull it, you're gonna be in something like this. So I do have more practice than likely most do at picking. It's gonna be a little low pick too. Here's our nick. Nice little nicky. Oh, Nicky boy. Speaking of Nicks, I have a son named Nick. He's got a band called The Culture. Check him out. Look for him on Spotify. Give him a follow. Good stuff. Kind of just something like that. Oh yeah, come on. That's about as good as you can get here, fellas. And ladies, if y'all are watching, thank you very much. My wife is usually on our channel with me. Today just happened to be a shopping day for her and the kids, which is always a good thing. That means the Lord is blessing us. The Lord wants to bless you. You see, we're fallen people. Adam and Eve were made in a perfect setting. And well, they erred. Since he was the king of the earth, the rest of us fell in his error. But he was only the first Adam. For the next few thousand years, God told us that the second greater Adam would come. He that would redeem us, atone for us, and save us from his wrath. And we are very grateful for that, because nobody can save themselves. If we could, we would have already. The Bible tells us that Jesus was born just as predicted, in the time that was told, just as predicted. And he lived the perfect, sinless life that we could never, and ultimately paid the price for the sin that we lived in, so that we could be saved through him. He took his life back after 3 days and rose from the dead after he had descended. He ascended to the right hand of the Father, just like Daniel saw. He was given dominion and a kingdom that will never pass away. The New Testament writers tell us, believe and be saved. And if you have time, be baptized. Believe today that he can save you and that it was for you that he did this. And you will be saved. Endure to the end. Fight the good fight. Run the race. Finish your course. And there's no greater story in the world than this. Back to golf. And that's what you'd likely hear in the background. Right, our first bridge. It's not very big, but it is very sturdy. I think that's our black tee box back there we're gonna hit from. Even if there's no black tees. That would make it 416 here on number 7, formerly number 2. This is a hole sponsored by FDIC member Laredo National Bank. I'm guessing it serves Mexico and the United States, 2 nations, since 1892. I like that. Very grand. So at 416, this is a driving hole. We'll take a sip of our soda water. Unless they want to sponsor me, I'll start saying their name a lot more. Left our tea in the cart. I usually have my tea in the pocket, but because it's such a nice cart, such a nice course, kind of utilizing everything on there. It looks like I finally understand where we are. We are in the flood levee. This levee goes from the coast of Port Mansfield, around Port Mansfield, all the way to the Rio Grande River. And I have seen this completely filled to the brim a few times in my life. You can see the further side on that. That would be Mercedes, Texas. You see the water tower in the distance. And we have some beautiful pines here to split. So let's do just that. We have a tee box at Ebony where we have a couple of pines immediately in front of our face. It gives me a tendency to fade the ball. So I'm going to aim between this one and that far mesquite tree. I'm going to try to bring the ball back this time. Kiss that tree. It was going just according to plan. All right. You guys know me at all. The golf balls enjoy finding any hanging branch. So, although I counteracted that usual fade, push, cut, I did it a little bit too much. And I pushed the ball right into this tree and I saw it land right up here. That may have been a big mistake. All right, we're looking at 200 yards to an elevated green. Oh, right in front of the green. A couple more, I think. We'll be right back. Come on. Pick it up off the ground and land it softly on that green. Just like that.
Nice.
I'll take it every day of the week and twice on Sunday. Slight left to right. So I haven't been giving it enough, so I'm going to give it about half a cup. Look like a full cup.
I like this cart.
These carts are, I gave them an 8, only because there's carts that have leather and AC.
Yeah. Very comfy.
Sure is.
So you got 2 more.
Yep.
Live music Wednesdays to Sunday.
Yeah, I've been shouting out.
Mariachis Thursday and Sunday night.
I've been shouting out the sponsors. So who's the sponsor here?
Bethel's Restaurant and Bethel's Whiskey River Club.
All right, let's put this one on the green. We're with the wind. 331. It's possible. Good ball. Not the 330 ball, but
It's a good shot.
my wedge.
So rating this course from the ones that we've gone to, which one does this one place at?
Like I was saying earlier, this one's kind of like Treasure Hills, I would say.
But is that a good course?
I think it's a fair course. It's better than our home course, our live driving range, until they remake our live driving range into a phenomenal course. So I'm just going to use a sand wedge, kind of going to aim between the flag and that palm tree because the wind's going to move it to the left about 10 feet. And I think this distance is just perfect for it.
Ooh, wow.
Nice. Good speed. Great service. And we arrive at number 9. What do you think?
I don't know.
What I
Oh,
mean
yeah,
is,
probably.
do you know what I'm
Screenshot.
talking about? What's missing on this sign that's on all the other signs?
A sponsorship?
Mm-hmm.
And what's, do you notice the shape of the...
It's a T. Yes, a T. Take a little sticker in the wind with a little bit of a car path roll. Which is possible, but the ball's way beneath my feet. That's the worst kind of shot for me at the moment. What I may do is try to bring it back. Nice hook. Get out of the water. Just call that a layup. It's hard. That's hard to hit with the ball way down like that. So we just do the best we can with those kind of lies. Now we got a more manageable shot to the green. Probably an 8 iron with this wind. Actually, we may need to use the app to see our exact yard. We'll be right back. We're gonna go right. It's tough when you're hitting on water like that.
Yeah, I bet.
But no excuses. We're gonna try to save a bogey here, because that was shot number 4 if I stand corrected. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just chip it in. We've been close to chip this. We got to get one chip in today. Oh,
What happened?
right
What
to the
the
left of the
hell?
hole. Well, that does it for Llano Grande golf course. I nearly chipped in to save par, and we had a great time doing it. We're not always going to play scratch golf. We're not scratch golfers. I do like to shoot as consistently as I can, and I think we did that today. So, thanks for joining us once again. Get out of here. Took a little break, wait for it to get back. Llano Grande Golf Course, Mercedes, Texas. Taking a few minutes to warm up. Just a little pitching wedge action. It's really nice out here. The temperature, of course, is really helping. It's nice and cool this morning. There is a tournament going on, so we'll see how the greens hold up during a tournament. It's kind of a tournament atmosphere. We got a RGB good out here, making some content on the first hole, taking their sweet time, and we'll be playing behind them. So we'll see how this goes as the tournament ends and I begin. I'm not sure what time it is. They started off pretty early in the morning.
11:19.
Like it's 11. The first group might be rounding the back 9 here, the last few holes. Waiting for my son and daughter to come back with the cart. Let's show you what we're working with. Let's see how our swing's doing today with this old school pro style ball. I will Wilson staff pitching wedge.
Nice.
Yards. Try to draw it.
He's coming in hot there.
Come in hot. Hey.
Nice.
A little too low this thing. That's not it either. I think I'm trying to bring the club too high for what I usually